All right, so let's shift our attention to what is happening in Myanmar now, where about 2 people have been killed and 20 others have been injured after a brutal clash with the security forces. The visuals that will be coming up on your screens are from Myanmar's second largest city, Mandalay. Now, this took place after a massive civil disobedience movement erupted. Protests of this scale have not been seen in recent times in Myanmar. It is the 3rd consecutive week of demonstrations demanding an end to the military rule. Now, despite the bloodshed and violence, protesters have refused to back down at this point of time. High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs, Joseph Borrell, has tweeted about the violence in Myanmar, and I quote him here: "I strongly condemn the violence against peaceful civilian protesters by the military. I urge the military and all security forces in Myanmar to immediately stop the violence against the civilians, and we will discuss the latest events to take appropriate decisions." With civil servants, engineers, teachers and students participating in the protests, activists say that the movement's aim is to paralyze the business of the government. The thousands of protesters have started to gather on the streets of Yangon as well. The footage shows people gathering and chanting at the city's Ledan center. This as security forces continue to strengthen their stance. On Friday, the death of a young female protester had shook the nation. The 21-year-old protester was shot in the head in the country's capital, Naypyidaw. Now, this was the first death since the coup took place on the 1st of this month. Now, the United States has, of course, reacted to the protests and also the violence, and has said that it has been saddened by the death and has condemned the use of force against the demonstrators. The United States has urged Myanmar's military to refrain from violence and also relinquish power after the first death in the protests against the coup. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.